Okay, guys. So I want to throw out I want to throw out a little bit of training for you, and a lot of stuff I talk about is mindset. See, if you don't control what's going on in here, you cannot hope to succeed and produce the results that you ultimately want. Because one of the reasons why, well, the biggest reason why we're not successful isn't due to lack of information or not knowing what to do. It's just the fact that we don't do it. And one big area is the fact that what I'm going to address now is the fact that we hesitate. So many of us spend so much time hesitating to make a decision. And what I want you to consider, the fact that where is hesitating actually getting you? What benefit to your life is hesitating doing? So some of you want a certain outcome, we want a certain goal, we want to achieve certain things, which is fine, and we want what we want, but where does the line stop from talking versus doing? And when we think about talking versus doing, what is the benefit of your life about talking about doing it? So whether that's returning back to the gym, getting back into your routine, tracking your nutrition, joining in an event, joining on a course, whatever it may be, getting a personal training session, whatever it may be, whatever you think is holding you back. But what's the benefit to your life by hesitating about it? I guarantee you that there's some of you that are still still hesitating about the same decisions that you wanted to make at the start of this year. We're hesitating about it. When we know if we took the actual action that we wanted, it would make us happier and move us closer, rather than hesitating, overthinking, becoming overwhelmed by it, actually slows us down and makes us take no action. So let's look at a few things to overcome hesitation. So understand why you're hesitating. Why you're hesitating when you know deep down that taking action, so whether it's recording your nutrition, whether it's getting your ass out of bed in the morning to go to the gym, whether it's doing the work, whether it's eating a certain way, following a certain diet, whatever it may be, you know it's going to lead to you ultimately being happier. So let's understand why are you ultimately hesitating about something that you know that really is going to give you a positive result in your life. Why don't you want this positive result? Because you know the way that you are living and the way that what you are doing is currently resulting in what you've got, but what you've got is currently making you unhappy. So what is it that's ultimately stopping you? And be truthful with yourself. What's stopping you? So number two, and I guarantee you it's this number two thing, which is fear. Address your fear. What's the big fear of going after what you really want? Now, most of us are paralyzed by the fear of failure, the fear of things not going quite to plan, not being perfect. But you shouldn't strive for perfection. We should be striving for progress. Perfection, progress. You're never going to get perfection. You're never going to be ultimately happy. Come on, we always want more. But I guarantee you, if you make some type of effort, whether you move an inch closer or a fucking mile closer or a pound closer or a dress size closer, whatever it may be, you are going to move closer by taking action. By hesitating, delaying, procrastinating, you are going to stay in the same place, and ultimately, you're just going to become more frustrated with yourself. So address the fears. Think of what's the real reason? What's the real reason why you're not actually doing what you said you were going to do to get the result that you keep telling everyone that you desperately apparently want? So next we've got train yourself to think, then act. Okay? So think about the outcome that you want. Yeah, think about it, because when you think about this outcome, this end result, it should motivate you. It should give you a why. It should inspire you to then take action. The problem with a lot of us is we think about everything that we don't want to happen. Come on, most of you are guilty of thinking of everything that we don't want to happen, rather than thinking of the possibilities of that could happen. We think of everything that could go wrong. I'm going to be the fattest in the gym. I'm going to be the slowest in the gym. They're going to laugh at me. I'm going to look stupid in my clothes. Blah, 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 blah. Instead of thinking, oh my God, if I just attend the gym once, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to have more energy. I'm going to be happier. And then I'm going to go twice. And then I'm going to go 3 times, and then I'm going to start speaking to people. I'm going to make friends. I'm going to go 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. All of a sudden it's become a habit. But how many of you have hesitating coming to the gym? Whether you've stopped your gym membership and going to go back, or you haven't even joined at all, but you've been talking about it for the last 10 years. Saying, oh yeah, I need to go. I know I need to go. But where has hesitating got you? Okay. So let's have a look at number 4. Give yourself a time limit. So the cool thing about time limits is the fact that it creates urgency, pressure. Yeah. So think about it in this term. So when you were a student and you got given an essay that you had to hand in, so say it was in January and your tutor told you that you've got until the end of the year to hand it in. There's no pressure. How many of us were guilty of actually waiting until December and then cramming it in 2 weeks and then just about handing it in? Because there was no pressure and no urgency, so and no accountability. So we need to make sure that we let people know, tell people about it, because if you tell people about it, you're more likely to do it. Okay, get some support, get some accountability, make people aware of what you're doing and the time limit you're doing. Post it on your Facebook status. We talk about all the other shit that we're going to do, so why not post, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z by this date. And it's some accountability for you. Or tell a trainer. Get some accountability and put some pressure on yourself. People always avoid pressure because they think it's a bad thing, but pressure creates urgency. Urgency gets you results quicker. So number 5, make a decision. Make a decision. Remember, hesitation is a decision. So you've decided by not joining the gym, not starting the diet, not reducing your food, whatever it may be, you've decided, I want to stay in the same shape and the same mindset as I'm currently in, even though what I'm currently doing is making me very, very, very unhappy and miserable. And it's sort of holding back a lot of areas in my life. That is a fucking decision that you've made. Okay? Just like you need to make a decision that your current actions aren't serving you, so you need to do the opposite. So that means you need to take action, invest in yourself, make a decision and follow it through. Continue those daily habits of going to the gym, eating slightly better. Remember, we don't want perfection. We just want a little bit of progress every single week. Can I be better this week than last week? And force yourself. Remember, for a lot of people, guys, joining the gym isn't a fun thing. Exercise isn't a fun thing. But brushing your teeth isn't a fun thing either. But we still do it every day. Wiping your arse isn't a fun thing, but we still do it because it's essential. And for some of us, we haven't really got a choice anymore. With delayed fitness. We've become overweight, unhealthy, and unhappy, confidence low, depression, all these type of things. And now it's no longer a decision. Once upon a time you had a decision, but now you haven't. It's essential that you need to start. So it might be a stage where you have to fucking force yourself to do it. You might have to force yourself. And that's a good way to do that is get a gym partner or hire a trainer. Get some type of accountability, someone that's going to kick your ass if you don't do what you're meant to be doing. Because like I said, for everyone, it's not easy to just attend the gym 5-6 times a week and make time. Some people need to be forced into it. So, like I said, for some of you, it's not always an option anymore. It might be a doctor telling you that your health's not in the right place. It might be certain circumstances in your life that are dictating you now have to get your shit together. And have confidence and faith in yourself. So for a lot of us, we're being told over and over again that we've been told over and over again that we're not good enough, you can't do it, and that's by the people that you hang around with. Do you know those people that are meant to want the best for you? Your friend, it's usually your friends, your work colleagues, your family, and your partner that generally they put the most doubt in your mind that you can't do it, you're not good enough. Be wary about who you are listening to, and because it's causing hesitation, and hesitation, like I said, causes no action, and no action keeps you in the same position as you're currently in. So it's not actually serving your life and getting you to where you want to be. So think about who you're listening to, and maybe it might be the fact that you might have to seek new advice from different people. Because if you are at this level and you want to get to the level above, you might have to start speaking to these people up here. Because I guarantee you, if you start speaking to the people who are in better shape, who exercise regularly, they won't tell you that you can't do it. They'll encourage you. They won't put a cap on your limitations. They'll encourage you and push you like trainers at a gym. And like I said, people who are generally more successful. Because like I've always said, people want you to be successful until you become more successful than them. And that's when they start feeding doubts into your mind. And that's where, remember, if you've got these people who are close to you telling you that they don't think you can do it or you're not good enough and these type of things, and these are apparently people that love you and want the best for you, of course it's going to cause some doubt into your mind. But you need to have confidence and you need to know what I'm doing, because like I said, if you are moving more and eating less, that's guaranteed for you to start losing weight. And have faith in yourself. See, most of us are a lot stronger than we think. I've dealt with clients over and over again who've told me they can't do this, can't do that. All of a sudden, they've done more than they've ever thought they could, and they've got these newfound confidence levels, and they're going after new things in their life, not just with their fitness, but in their work life, in their relationships, in their experiences. And none of that would have been happening if they would have stuck with and kept the belief that the hesitation and they're not good enough and they can't do it. So like I said, guys, where is hesitation truly getting you? What is the benefit of you hesitating about the decision to become leaner, lighter, fitter and stronger? Where has it got you? What benefit is there to your life? So hopefully this will give you the kick in the butt and force you to take some action. Because like I said, most of us have been talking about getting fitter and stronger and losing some weight for not only the last year, but the last 5-10 years, and we've still done nothing. And all that's happened is this delaying and hesitating has made us feel more scared, more apprehensive, worried, overwhelmed, and built this bigger story as to why that we can't do it. When in fact, there's always people just like you, or even worse than you, that are producing the results that you want. So think about, where is hesitating? Where has it got you, and is it benefiting your life?